Michael Cameron from Cameron Caravans, back again showing you a 2025 gap, and I've been a little excited about this one because there is lots of little improvements that'll make it that much better again. Hidden behind the battery door, you've seen our relationship with Cam and Tiff from Wild Touring, and of course now Allspark as well. So we have jumped on board with Allspark. We've got 2x300 amp hour lithium batteries, and as you can see, lots of room for more, but it's 600 amp hours of lithium. On the roof, Allspark 24 volt solar panels. So what's that, 800 watts of 24 volt panels, and you'll see what that's coupled to inside. Nice clean look on the van, the flat windows we obviously introduced last year. The instantaneous gas hot water system is standard. Little exciting news too, we've got a gasless option coming your way, so we've got a diesel hot water system replacing the gas when we go gasless. So we'll tell you more about that in a sec. As we come around the van, of course, all the lights as you'd expect, the dual camera, our nice lights, and of course I'm standing right next to the 651 gap, but of course right behind me is the 601 gap. So both of these are our 2025 models. We're going to show you some of the differences, and when we get inside, maybe out of the wind, just in case we are copping a bit in our mics, we'll talk about some of the local contractors and the deals we've been doing to give that backup and support. So we know 6.5 metres, one bed. In this model, that extra space, we get that locker behind here. So we're about 21'6" van in a full off-road, still got a good size shower, still got the outside entertainment unit, we've got the 32-inch TV, we can fit the induction cooker in here as well. But you've heard me talk about the gap, you've heard me talk about the doors. It's really the layout differences between a 651 and a 601 I want to show you. So let's go inside and get out of the wind. So I'm going to slip straight into the bathroom, and as I promised, I can stand up in this one. So the shower is a little smaller in the 651 because we've used that recess there, but of course we've got a little soap shampoo holder, don't know what you call it. A little nook. I like that one, a little nook. Washing machine, still more space in the bathroom. You'll see me, I'll do the same comparison here. So it's just a bigger bathroom, top loader washing machine, all the new black sinks, all the controllers are all there. The nice concealed catches. As we come past, you'll obviously spot the big fridge. So standard in all the CRV gaps and southern ends now is this brand new, 218 litre compressor fridge. So have a look at that for cupboard space above. Pots, pans, large flat items.
Naughty kids.
Just about fit naughty kids. Yeah. New for 2025, we've redesigned the pantry. You've seen me previously pull out baskets. They're great, but of course if you drop the spaghetti in the packet and it falls through, it sieves through. With these solid shelves, you can pop the spaghetti in there and know you're going to find the spaghetti there again. So how's that for space? And in the overhead, removable shelves. So again, you can adjust this. We've had a customer put a coffee pod machine in here. So lots of choices, lots of options. As always, the concealed catches just look fantastic, obviously in the range now. So the biggest difference between the 601 and the 651 is in the living area. We've stretched a little bit there, we stretch a little bit here, we stretch a little bit at the foot of the bed, but all of a sudden we can get a cafe dinette. If I find the button, has the four-way sliding table, and if I push on it, we'll go down, boom. I'll take the plates away, just a little job I prepared earlier. I was very ready for this display, wasn't I, Cole? Yep. Cushion goes in. We won't tell everyone it's the grandkids bed, but if you do want to take a grandchild away with you or an extra person, have a look at that for a bed. And how simple was that? Cushion out, release the button, come out a little, there we go, the cushion back, and then we've opened up the space in the kitchen. So all of a sudden we've converted that back to a club lounge. I'll pop those back. Of course, Wouldn't be the same if we didn't have our pull-out pantry, bench extension. Hopefully you've seen that one before. Lots of drawer space. You may notice the valves have gone from there, the isolator switches. I'm hoping I'm opening the right cupboard. I was lucky guess, Colin. We've gone to a new electrical system, obviously, in the van with a Victron that we're going to show you shortly. But to change over tanks now, I've just turned tank 1 on. Simple as that. Tank 1's empty, we can see. Flick that off. I've just changed to tank 2. So we've gone for a 12-volt electric solenoid under the van. What that means is we've found one, wasn't it, Cole, that powers...
You don't need power to hold it open.
Yeah, so a traditional solenoid, as you can imagine, open a valve, needs power to hold it open. The system we've got powers it to move it. Once it's open, it doesn't require any more power. So it's taken us a while. I know Justin and the workshop boys and yourselves have been looking at it. Colin's been testing this in his own van. Does it get the thumbs up, Col?
Absolutely brilliant. Could not go back to anything else.
There we go. So, and of course, we've now gained an extra drawer in the van by altering our design. So a very nice new feature. Let me show you another new feature, a shoe drawer. Customers asked, we had our, what did we have? Our owners gathering back in June, July.
Yep.
And we bandied this around with our customers and they've gone, oh yeah, I like that idea. So you can see it pulls out into the walkway. Have a look at that for a large drawer for shoe space. Okay, we've taken a bit of space under the bed, but let me reveal also what's new for 2025. We've got our new Victron system. So have a look at that for a system. 120 amp charger with a 3000 watt inverter. 2 MPP T50s. You might have heard about these before with Cam and Tiff as well. So we're dividing the two 400 watts each via each MPP T50 controller. So we're sharing the load. They're two separate circuits. If one's in shade, the other one's going to charge. It's handling the 24 volt panel on the roof is now getting converted to 12 volt through these. So it's charging the 12 volt batteries. A 50 amp charger off your car. So while you're driving, have a look at that. Now, you might have picked up a sticker on here, install a gadget. So not only have we paired recently with Allspark, being a WA company, we've also paired up with Inspector Install. He
probably likes Inspector. Yeah,
he probably likes Inspector
Gadget.
Gadget.
Run with that, yeah.
Everyone remembers Inspector Gadget. It's not just me. No. Am I showing my age? Install a gadget. So with this simple plug and play board, if it is a board, we can unplug it, swap it out. If it is a component, obviously with the backup of Victron as a company, it was a no-brainer for us to pair with Victron and Paul. And then, of course, on the roof with the Allspark guys and the 24-volt batteries and the 24-volt solar panels and the 12-volt batteries. So just making new relationships, giving you that support and backup that you'd come to expect from Cameron Caravans, because of course those owners that have them will tell you the major part of us is our support and backup. So yeah, something new. So we've had a look at the Victron. A little taste. I'm actually going to show you more of the Victron, but we're going to jump in the 6 metre now next door, and I want you to just compare the difference in the two models. So we're going from what, Cole? 21'6"
down to about 19 feet 10.
No, yeah, so just under 20 foot. The old Magic 20 footer. So it is our biggest seller, the 20 footer. But if you're wanting something a bit more, have a look at that for space. So
we are full height.
And we're full height, 6'8". Michael Cameron can stand up in them.
Cameron height.
Cameron height. Yeah. So if you are a tall person, make sure you come and see us, because I'll be able to definitely find a van like myself to suit. So again, we're going to have a quick look at the entertainment. We've got the TV out of the way at the moment. So have a look at the plugs in there, Cole. You can charge anything. Cigarettes, USBs, 240, TV. This is where I know Colin and I've put their induction cooker. Sits in here. We've got our bug lights, our white lights. Of course, you can drop that completely down as well if you want to have the TV there rotating for the football. Still got the picnic table. Still got my red wheels, Cole.
Got red wheels. Yep.
I've done it again.
Yep.
I know I'm going to cop a bit of flack. Love the branding. I don't know, for those that have been watching Cam and Tiff's video, when that light's on, it can definitely be seen. And if you haven't, make sure you are following Wild Touring, because they are out and about in the CRV at the moment. They've been using it, so which is good to see. It's got some new pinstripes on it, I see, but that's all exciting, because it just shows how solid they are. But let's jump inside again, Cole. I'm going to duck straight to the bathroom so we can do the true comparison between the two. So obviously, to make the van 1.5 foot shorter, we've got to rob a little bit from here, a little bit from there, and a little bit from the bedroom, but still with all the features with the washing machine. The shower, in fact, is actually bigger because it obviously doesn't have the locker behind it now, so it is a massive, massive shower in there. The Truma Aqua Go switches, the concealed catches, ensuite lights. It's solid door, all the fusion lock, the big fridge again, the pantry. So the biggest change, we now go to a cafe dinette. Still have our footrest extensions under the bed. Got extra storage then under there. This one we've actually optioned up as Colin lifts up the lid with an induction cooktop. So all of a sudden, and of course you've seen this in Colin's own personal van, this was one of his choices, and again we put it to the owners for the vote. Everyone puts the induction cooktop on the bench, but what if someone opens that cupboard? It's not going to happen to us because we've got our rails there, but a jar of jam or something falls out and smashes on the glass. So we had a vote at our gathering, I guess, of CRV owners, and all of them agreed after seeing Colin's, this was clever, in that the top is still hidden, it's protected, you can still use it, but when you want to need it, when you do want to use it, you just lift the lid.
And using the induction, I've found to be a game changer.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely brilliant.
There we go.
It is. I use it outside and inside. I reckon it's a brilliant game changer.
Yeah. So while we're here, Cole, I know you've been doing a lot of testing on the Victron system, so I'm not sure, will you be able to hold and be able to push some buttons?
No, the buttons on these, all it's going to give you is your power, your voltage and power usage as such, compared to what we've had with the Red Arc. With this, we've gone back to switches.
Yep.
So the screen
simplified
itself, the Victron system itself, we use an iPad and an app on the phone just to check your power usage.
So one of the biggest things we had is that the Red Arc system's been great, but it is a little complicated for some of our customers. So simplifying it, but not only simplifying it, just upping it again. So again, we've got the shoe drawer, and I'm just opening that up, so we're going to have a good look at this again. So it's just such a simple board. It's just everything we want is there. It will do what you want it to do. I mean, a 3,000 watt inverter. So we've gone from a 2,000 watt inverter standard on a gap to a 3,000 watt inverter. We've gone from a 100 amp hour charger to a 120 amp hour charger. We've gone 12 volt panels to 24 volt panels. Remember, last year's model was 185 watts. We're now 200 watt, 24 volt. Separated by 2, so a true off-grid van. I know some of the adventures you've been doing, Cole. You've spent over a week off-grid.
Oh yes, no
air
trouble.
conditioners running, you name it.
Yeah.
So
the beauty of this system as well, what I've found, because it's a seamless system. So the inverter is on. You can leave it on constantly. It'll vary from 240 if you plug a power cord in. It will revert. You unplug the power cord to revert back to inverter. I don't touch it. I don't turn it off. Don't turn it on. It's on automatically, whatever I want to do. Yep. It's seamless. Yep. Absolutely brilliant.
And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I could be throwing myself under the bus here. If we're plugged into home and we've programmed it for, home is 10 amp, Caravan Park's 15 amp. If you need more than the 10 amps at home, the inverter kicks in to top up the power required in the van.
It does. And I've actually toned mine down as well, because a lot of people will have like a 2.5 kVA generator.
Yeah.
Now, if you plug a 2 kVA generator into the van and think you're going to try and charge, what will happen? The 2 kVA Jenny will go puh. Don't want it.
Yeah.
So what you can do with these is tone it down so it will only draw 7 or 8 volts. So your little generator will kick into life.
Yeah.
And charge them.
There we go.
The adjustments are all there on. It's very easy to use.
I've got a lot to learn, as you might you just guessed from that little talk from Colin behind the camera.
Very good.
But yeah, it is just, we're going to find out more and more. We are learning. It is early days, but we're very excited to have this brand new system on display at the Caravan and Camping Show. So we look forward to showing it off. We're going to have a Victron board on display outside as well. So lots of new features to show off, the 32-inch TV. So yeah, there we are. This is the Gap 601, so slightly different video, probably just showing you the differences between a 651, 601. Have I forgotten anything, Cole? No. I always do. We'll put it in the next video.
Do that next time. Yeah.
Make sure, of course, you like, subscribe, share. The YouTube channel is going fantastic. Thank you also to Cam and Tiff, great ambassadors out there with their CRV 593, the Gap. We were going to have one here at the show. Unfortunately, because of all the new 2025 upgrades, we got a bit excited, adding, that it hasn't made it. That will be on display within the month, I'm hoping. That one plus the new 511 on track. So lots of new stuff still happening at Cameron Caravans. Make sure you keep following, and we'll keep you up to date with what's new at Cameron Caravans and CRVs. See you next time.